Yo, look at this thing's playing with your food to a whole. This.
I didn't do it.
I'm so confused on what the fuck's going on. Justin, this thing's playing with your food to a whole new level.
Yeah, crocheting your
Crocheting your fucking ramen.
I aimed low so I wouldn't get your eyes. I think I got your eyes anyways.
You got my eyes, you fucking dick.
I saw his head.
Oh, fuck.
Justin, you get whiplash with that hit? You get whiplash with that hit? Are we recording?
Can I steal more wire
Yeah, of
from
course
you,
we are.
Ryan? I require more length of my wire. It's too deep in your asshole.
That was my fucking eye, you duck jackass.
I didn't even hit you.
Duck jackass? Ducking jackass?
You laughed. It's okay.
I laughed at pain. We're all
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
Yes.
Laughter is consent.
There's always consent.
Welcome back to the Ignorant Introverts Podcast.
We only got
Special
stupider.
podcast.
The only podcast where we know
Okay.
where we know we lose brain cells by the second.
All
Fuck's sake. First time recording in 4 months, and this is what we come up with, huh?
4 months. Okay. That's
Yeah.
a bit much. It's like 3.
It's like 2 months actually.
It's like 2 or 3. Give
been
us
a
some slack, Ryan. We're not
Yeah.
that garbage.
It was
Yes,
before
we are.
Christmas. It was before
It was
Christmas.
before
we'll give you that.
Christmas. Wait, did we even do a Christmas episode?
Yeah, it was the week before. Wait, did we?
No, we
No.
did Thanksgiving.
I thought we did.
We were going to, and then
It just fell through.
It didn't happen.
And then it talked about spatchcocking and shit.
No, that was
was
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving
dumbass.
episode.
It was a whole
Either
month
way,
before.
we are all here today.
You're tired already?
This is a constant theme, and I really thought this wouldn't happen.
See, this is why I took a
wasn't
nap.
tired 30 minutes ago, and then this motherfucker decides to take a nap, and it makes me fucking tired. And I'm like,
We
Well,
get full grounds to kick
maybe-
your ass.
Maybe if you took a nap, you'd be well rested.
no, fuck you.
Jason, are you well rested?
Yes, I feel great.
Fucking liar, dude.
I'm actually awake now, and I'm here today
Oh
with
my
Michael,
Fucking
I'm Michael.
God.
the one with the lightsabers, Justin,
I don't have my lightsaber
oh,
currently.
the one who likes the dark magician,
The one with -2 brain cells.
Yes.
me, who also has no brain
Can we
cells.
stop throwing pillows,
Jason,
please?
Ryan, the one who's the track star, and then
He's
Jose.
a drag
More like a porn
Basement
star. God damn.
Damn, man, really?
Get that porn star stamina, baby.
No, okay, you guys missed it. We were walking to the fucking store right now, right? Like 5 minutes ago. And Ryan was like laughing at me how fast he was walking. I was like, God damn, Ryan, why are you walking so fast? I was expecting him to say something like track or something like that. He's like, oh, I have sisters. I was like, what the fuck did that got to do with it?
Wait,
Yeah, and I got a nana.
slower?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, and I asked him to I was like, Ryan, what does that have to do with things? Oh, they go to the mall and I go with them. I'm like,
Okay,
Don't they
that's
slow
fair.
down?
No, when
walk
they're
to
at
the
the,
mall?
no, when they're at
No,
the fucking
th-
mall,
they sprint,
strut.
man. They just run.
They fucking go.
They just fucking sprint, dude.
If you ever want to know why I walk so slow, it's because I have a nana. My nana does not move very fast, and I'm not going to make her move very fast. I'm more than happy
I figured
to
it's
spend
'cause you
5
can't move
minutes.
very
Well, I can move quickly for short periods of time.
Well, the sun was up when I was getting the mail, so
All right, do a pro agility then, Jason.
See, if I want to go fast, I have to go fast in a direction, and currently that might be your direction. Does
Please
that
do.
still sound like a good idea?
I will move out of the way so you can hit Michael.
You think you can dodge? Because I'll spread out and tackle you.
I am the wall that blocks your escape, buddy.
Michael's more than happy to sacrifice himself if it makes sure he's not alone.
Not earlier in Catan.
Really?
fucking didn't matter in Catan. You were just
It
wiping the floor with
doesn't.
us.
I'm just being a dickhead.
if that's what you want to know, what we've been doing for the past 3 months. I'm just
Playing one
not
really
really.
We've been
long
playing
of
one
Catan.
game of Catan.
Clearly, only one game.
Yeah.
That's all we've managed to do in 3 months.
Yes.
Nah, but
We're not very good at trading.
In all honesty, we got busy with the holidays and stuff like that.
Holidays were busy. Had a couple close calls with the Rona, and just a bunch of other life stuff happened, and we just couldn't really get together for a while. So
we kind of just all did our own thing.
Yeah.
And I started working
I
again.
can't speak for you guys, but I know like for me and him especially, like school started back up again and started kicking our asses pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, that's the
It's
thing.
fine.
I signed up back for school, and what is it? I'm week 2 right now, so that's cool.
Yeah. Didn't your school get postponed like 3 weeks or something like that?
It's just because the counseling people don't know how to do paperwork.
Fine.
This is true.
It's-
I am one of those people. We don't do paperwork, man. We just hope other people do it for
Just
us.
keep passing it on and be like, someone will do it.
they just kept, they just kept like
Basically.
delaying me, and then what is it? The last week they're like, "Oh yeah, we delayed you this much because no one was signing up for classes." I'm like, I'm glad I knew that now after 2 months of you telling me that I'm just not able to go. That's great.
Yeah.
See, they started college and I just started a new job, so
Oh yeah, that's right. How's that been going for you so far? You've only been working like a month, right?
it's been a little over a month. It's probably like a month and a half, 2 months, close to 2 months.
Yeah.
I think it's been a month and a half.
Month. It'll
Maybe
be
a
like
month.
2 months. Not next week, but like midway through the week after that.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I'm not gonna
No.
lie.
No.
Yeah.
But it's fun as hell.
Yeah, that's good.
People
You make
there
a
are
lot of
chill.
money.
I make a fuck ton of money there.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe like doing a part-time job with you do, because honestly, I'm so fucking broke right now, dude. I barely have enough money to sustain my
Well,
existence.
good luck. We're not hiring anymore.
Well, son of a
We're
bitch.
already just full staffed.
Well, it's not like I have any experience anyway. So
You know,
probably,
we're
I'd
like
probably
we're
get one of the
sitting there
shit
full
jobs.
staff and shit.
Full mast.
What?
Full mast, yeah. You don't know that shit?
Maximum
I just
girth.
think it was stupid.
Then fuck you.
It just hurt so bad that I could not respond.
Same here. Just
Yeah.
kind of hurt my existence a bit.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, fuck.
Cringe Lord Cam.
So today we have decided that we're probably going to just talk more about games in general and how it has played more or less a pivotal role in what we do nowadays. Considering like when we hang out, the entire basis of what we do is A, let's play Catan, A, let's play League, A, let's play Rainbow Six Siege, A, look, Lemming's feeding.
He's the one person on this couch that doesn't. I
I
think.
was gonna say, is
gonna
anyone
say,
yelling at
dude.
everyone else to stop feeding?
All of you guys send send like 2 or 3 games to my one.
Yeah,
Combined.
I mean, come on, Michael. You didn't get an S plus in Oriana. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Saying he
it's
feeds.
it's been a year and a half, and you still can't get that last S token on Kaisa.
What do you mean? I just
I've
hit
gotten,
M6
I've
like
gotten
2 weeks
3
ago.
M7 characters since then.
I hit M6 like 2 weeks ago on Kaisa. Fuck you, dumb monkey fucker.
Well, I think with that is more just like we more are central on the gaming side because we obviously love it for one thing. Like we just got Tabletop Simulator. Oh God, that's a shit show.
God, I didn't know
It's
how
fun.
much.
It's
yeah.
so much fun.
It's a lot of fun.
and chaotic.
It's a lot of fun, very chaotic. Love flipping that table.
I was genuinely like when we got it, as soon as we started playing, I was like, why have we not been playing
yeah,
this
like why
for
did
years?
we never?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
if
is
we
totally our fucking game.
If we knew about this,
when we were
would've-
all off at college, dude,
Yeah,
we could have
dude.
literally just fucking
what
did that shit.
Exactly, dude.
Like,
if we had
fuck.
Tabletop Simulator, man, like we would have been we would
It
play
was around,
Axis a
we-
lot more.
It was
Like,
around. We just didn't fucking know about
Spent
it.
like
Right.
$40 on that for the 5 of us, and I'm gonna be honest, like it's only been 2 weeks now,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
2
already like
weeks.
paid off like
and
10
it's already
times over.
and we've already burnt in hours into that
At
fucking
least
thing.
10 hours plus, easy.
each.
yeah,
So I think we should use that to like stream on Twitch and stuff like that.
I
Like,
gotta figure out how to get my OBS working.
it's
so
not
that I can
hard.
do
I
that.
could do it in 10 minutes.
Well, it's not the fact of that. It's the fact that I probably want to get a camera set up so that I can get it.
I don't know if
My
that's like the
camera's
group.
shit.
That's like the group channel almost. Like there's no almost need for camera.
Well, if I get the camera set into our Discord and just having each one of us are using a camera or capture card, I wonder. I gotta do some research on it.
You
'cause I
mean
wanna-
that?
No.
You mean that shit? And that I can tell you how much that
What
costs.
I
I was gonna say
what I
wouldn't it
wanna
just be good to
do-
use that.
What I want to do for that is if I was going to, was I wanted each of us to have a camera so that we could all be on a Discord call and then have the camera recording not only the
Recording.
gameplay. Fuck you.
I could
Recording the
record- I
gameplay,
could
but
record
also
my
the
gameplay
cameras that each one of us are having, so we can get, you know, face video of each of us.
Fuck,
as
I don't
we're in
have
the
I
Discord.
thought we were just gonna do it like regular, like no face cam or something. Because I don't get the money for
I
that shit.
don't even know where to begin looking for one of those.
I
I
can find them pretty cheap.
I can
You know,
record
just-
my gameplay just fine, but
yeah.
You guys both have the same PC basically, so
yeah.
Yeah, we will.
you or him could do the whole.
I'd rather
live
be
streaming
him
shit.
because he's wired in and I'm not.
Well, that's true.
My
At the
internet
moment,
currently is
not for.
poo-poo.
I mean, once we move, then yeah.
Yeah, true.
Once we move, it almost doesn't matter.
That's right, we're
Oh
moving.
yeah, that. Me, Michael, and Ryan are all moving in together.
Add that to the list of shit we've had to do in the last couple months.
Yeah, we've been
That
kinda
is
doing
something
trying to
that
figure
too.
that shit out.
That's been a shit show. What is that? Since about 6 months ago, basically.
Yeah, it's not even 6
Talk
months.
about
It's
a
been
house
like 2
full of
months
squid.
since
No,
we
I brought it.
decided we're
I
all
brought
gonna
it
do
up before Christmas at least.
Yeah,
No,
you
yeah,
brought
you
it up
definitely
before
did.
Christmas, and we all decided that we were actually gonna do this at like New Year's. So
Yeah,
it's been a couple months.
I was gonna say though, it didn't get serious until about then.
Yeah.
You guys decided you're gonna actually do it. So then that's when it actually takes up your time.
Yeah,
I've been spending a lot of time dealing with that when I'm not working.
I'm just saving up for that infinitely, forever.
At least you get a pool table though.
Yeah.
That's true. We're gonna have a pool table. It's gonna be pretty lit.
It's gonna be pretty. From what I've seen though, it's a really nice house. Didn't it get renovated recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like a nice. I mean, I've only seen pictures of it because one of your girlfriends sent it to my girlfriend, and so we're
Which
looking
one?
through it. She was like, "It's like, oh, you know what? This is a good house. This is the one I'd be like, yeah, we gotta buy this house." I'm like, great. With what money?
It's like I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, it's like cool. We can go over every now and again, and we'll appreciate it then.
Like, he's like, oh, honey, we should totally just move in. Like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. With what money?
yeah, that's what I
Are
said.
you gonna pay for me too?
I was like, listen, you can barely afford yourself to sustain, right? I can't even contribute right now.
It's like I can afford groceries sometimes twice a week.
I can't even do that, man. It's not even.
Oh, no,
fun.
not twice a week. I meant
It's,
like,
hey, you want a bag of popcorn? That's about all I can afford.
I meant like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, there
Once
we go.
every 2 months.
I could barely afford a bi-weekly trip to the grocery store, which makes you think I could afford rent.
Rent's way out of the question, man.
Yeah.
No, but that sounds like it'll be fun though for you guys moving in.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, I know, like me and Jason were talking about like being able to go down there every now and again and just hang out with all y'all.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
I was-
drop by unannounced. I don't care.
Open fucking door.
Oh yeah,
Really?
open fucking
Me
door. We'll
and
give you a
Justin.
fucking key if you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Me and Justin even came up with the idea of if he got a keg cooler,
Oh yeah, we want to
We
get
could-
a kegerator.
we
so
could
get our
start
cider
get- we
on
could
tap
start getting
all the time,
kegs of
baby.
cider. And it'd just
Yes.
be
We all know what
genius.
we want. We all know.
We all know exactly what we want, and we're gonna do it.
I think we're just gonna it's gonna come out at some point. Like
Hey,
we will die for this brand of cider.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
God.
It's so,
So
good.
good.
Not to mention, but if you do notice the background change, we might have switched it to the new house that the three of us are in case that.
We'll
is-
probably tell you when we're gonna if we record on right before we do, we'll probably tell you we're gonna go on a hiatus because
First vlog.
all of us are moving and then
I
figure out
already
the new
requested
set.
time off.
Yeah, fucking life has been crazy for all of us actually.
I mean, you're the only one who knows when you're moving.
I don't
so-
know. Well, I have to move because
Exactly.
then
So you're the only one who knows when
my
they're moving.
lease is up, so I have to move earlier than you guys.
Well, I that's why I said you're the only one who knows when they're moving.
we're all tired.
It's been a long day.
I wasn't
long
until
week.
Jason took a nap, and now I'm fucking
I
tired.
looked over at Jason 2 seconds ago and he was all, and I was like, what the fuck, Jason? I was like, come on, man. I'm already tired enough. I
Sleep
can't watch
on
you fall asleep
command.
again.
Holy.
Like, that's all he has to
I'm
say for
laughing because
himself.
I'm the one who now is okay and doing fine. I took away their energy. I am the energy siphon now.
I think it's funny because you are like just the energy. Period. Like it's just funny because if anything is funny, like me, Michael, and Justin will laugh at it, but it's only really funny
Until
if
Jason
Jason
I
laughs
laugh
at
at
it.
Yeah, that's true. that's true.
That's the only way a joke is really funny is when he laughs at it.
That's true. He only laughs at high quality jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. High standards.
I have the sense of quality.
Fucking mint.
Got to make it tasteful.
It also didn't help that Jason helped me get 2 beers in me before we did this, and now
Hold
I'm
it.
tired.
That's not why you're tired.
You were
I
fucking
drank
fine
like
in 10 minutes.
4
I
or
was
5.
fine, but now it's catching up, and I'm like tired.
How, what?
Justin, I drank like 4 or 5.
You got 3.
I definitely.
He's like, I only remember 3.
I know I paid for 4.
No, you paid for 3, and I watched you drink 3.
Oh,
Because
Well,
I
you're
got
debating on
my
what was on his
second
bill.
one after you were halfway done with your second one.
The reason I know that is because I paid like $70.
What the fuck?
Balanced gameplay, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm also a fat ass, so I ate like a calzone, a thing of wings, and an appetizer by myself.
Oh my god.
I ate like half a calzone and a fucking appetizer. And then
So
you
like
either
my
have to-
bill was fair.
You
brother can
still
do
had
it.
the other half of my calzone.
I did also eat his food.
I don't know why, but I'm actually like craving B-dubs. Like I want to go back.
Oh fuck.
I don't know why,
Dinner?
but dude, I'm
I
actually kinda
mean-
hungry. I'd be down.
I'm kind of
Like,
down for wings.
I'm kind of.
I'll get more wings.
It's not like amazing, but like I'm kind of down for B-dubs. You know what I mean?
I
why
mean,
am I down with it too? I'm,
You know what I mean?
I don't know what's happening.
Really, like out
Sure,
of this
so we're
world.
probably
It's
getting
just
food
good.
after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like because we always go like the same like 2-3 places, but like
We need to expand our horizons.
yeah, I was gonna say I get like bored of it real easy because like after like the second or third time I'm like, all right, we got to try something new. Like it could be my
Yeah.
favorite food on the planet. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I need something different. You know?
Not me. I
Wait,
could eat
really?
pizza every day.
Nah, dude. I was
Literally, your blood is fucking pizza at this point.
if
Yeah,
I could
says the-
live at Famous
says the
Dave's, I
fucking
would.
pizza
I love it so
Nazi.
much.
yeah, Famous Dave's is pretty good. Yeah, but
I would change my name to Dave and say I'm famous if it meant that I got to eat at Famous Dave's every day. That is an opportunity to sponsor me. I would literally, give me
he would
ribs.
legally change his
Give
name.
me ribs.
Legal name change
will
for
change
for
his
rack of
name.
I will
ribs.
For
give
your
you
sponsor.
back the money for
The
ribs.
official Famous Dave's podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Sponsored by Famous Dave's.
Not really.
Here
Since
we
we
are
said-
featuring Dave.
Well,
I'm just
s-
kidding.
Famous Dave. Why is he so fat? Oh
I
my
can
God.
only imagine what my family would say. Most of them would probably just accept it and move on, though.
Probably be like, yeah,
Would
fair
your
enough,
mom be
Famous
proud?
If she was told that I was going to get any real quantity of money to buy ribs and all I had to do was change my name, she would just nod, realize that there's nothing that could stop me, and then walk away.
Like,
She'd be like,
I understand.
balanced gameplay.
Proud of you, son.
Well, since we already said one sponsorship,
guys
do we want to
priority
say
straight.
the other one that would like the cider that we all drink that we love so much that we would want to sponsor us so bad?
We've already talked
Oh,
about
we've
cider.
talked
Yeah,
about
we
it
talked about
Have
it. Like
we?
several- yeah, like
Yeah,
Cider.
twice.
I don't think we've actually said it by
we
name.
haven't we also haven't been in like a year or two.
That's
We need to
also
go.
true.
Cider
We need to go.
core.
We really need to go.
I need to buy.
We
the
love
kegerator
their
first
cider.
before I figure out if we can get a freaking keg of it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. We still need to go.
Yeah, we should still go. We're
The
gonna
only
move
problem
right
is
next to
it's
it.
far though. Wait, is there one right next to it?
There's gonna be one like.
Because the one we normally go to is a lot further. Than
They
that.
were
Other towns.
supposed
So,
to.
well, where we're all moving to, it's gonna be pretty damn close.
Justin, they were supposed to have opened that last year.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it anytime soon.
No,
I
probably
think also
not.
think that
They got
the-
pandemicked.
Yeah.
a lot of places got pandemicked.
Yeah.
It's
guys-
also especially hard for like a mini bar like
Yeah.
that.
A
Have you guys
tap
been to
room.
The mall recently though, they like changed everything up there. Like
Yeah, they did.
Which one?
That was
any
one.
mall, like seriously, go to any mall, like in this area, and you'll see like there's different stores everywhere that used to be. It's actually pretty cool.
Actually,
the
you know
one-
what? That's
Yeah,
true.
I've
That's
noticed
because
that. There's a
all
lot
of the
new
really old places got disintegrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the one Funko Pop store that we went
Toy
to.
Temple.
Yeah, it went upstairs.
I
It's
didn't
always
know
been
it
upstairs.
was. I didn't know
It was
it's always been
originally
downstairs.
downstairs. It was literally downstairs, hidden in the very kitty corner of the fucking mall, and then it's just sitting there, and it's just like now upstairs, and you got a way bigger room,
Better location.
and I'm like, damn,
I did
okay.
not. Well, I mean, I don't. I didn't
I
even
miss
know
the
there was a
grid.
toy temple at the mall until recently.
You didn't know there was a toy temple over there?
No.
I bought his
You,
Christmas gift
you
there
also
like
got to
2 years
understand,
ago.
I recently just got into the Funko game.
Bazooka,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's been
Wait,
like
no, you've been in the Funko game for years. You just haven't been in it down
right.
here.
I've been doing
On
it
the
online.
online.
I've been doing it on the online. So I didn't know there were actual stores you could go to for that stuff outside of like the official Funko stores.
Hot
like
Topic
Hollywood,
and
you know what I mean?
whatnot.
And Hot Topic. I didn't know you could
Target.
go anywhere. I mean, yeah, Target. They have their exclusives,
Walmart.
but yeah,
Best
you know what
Buy.
I mean.
GameStop.
Best Buy,
You know what I mean.
GameStop.
I didn't know they had a. I didn't. Okay, listen. I
I know that, but the problem is I didn't know they had a specific store dedicated to just that outside of the Funko stores.
Not
is
to
what I
mention,
said.
not to mention all
I
the.
know you can go to stores for that shit. I've been doing this for a while.
This
I
man
know.
was like, I don't know where to buy a loaf of bread except
wait.
for
Bled?
online. Bread.
Do you know where they sell all the Star Wars ones? Because there's a specific store that just carries Star Wars Funko Pops.
That's not true.
No, there's the one place that we went to for their closing sale used to carry a fuck ton of Star Wars Funko Pops.
That was the only Funko Funko Pops I saw.
Oh really?
It was literally just Star Wars.
All
They
of
had a
them were
wall
Star Wars.
dedicated to Star Wars shit.
They might have just been a real big Star Wars fan then.
It probably was because
Well, they had tabletop Star Wars games. They had a bunch
it
of.
may have just been a Star Wars store,
collectible
to be
stuff.
honest. But
No. they
Well,
got
it was a
ton now.
game.
It was
store.
a board
like
game store.
tabletop game store and everything.
I don't go to many tabletop.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't either,
Stores,
but I would
so.
love to go to more like.
The only one I think I've
Where we
ever
went
been
to
to is the
today?
one we went to in Tucson.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that one has actually kind of run down, and I thought all of them looked like that. Well, we went to one today, and that shit was like packed with board games and across the entire wall. There was like a whole bunch of tables for people to play, and they had an entire like 2 rooms dedicated to Warhammer.
You guys will have to take me.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
literally like a mile and a half away.
It's
from me.
it's.
I know
actually super
you
close to your
would
house.
be interested
really?
in Taurus,
right now.
but
Oh, shit,
sometime
really? Like a
we
mile
need
and a
to
half.
see
They
if we
close
can
at
just
10.
like proxy and play Warhammer, and see if that would be a thing that we could
Literally, it's
do
like in between you
and enjoy.
Oh.
Not buy actual Warhammer pieces or anything like, but we could do proxies to cheapen it by.
Why don't we
a
just do it on
terrifying
Tabletop
amount.
Simulator?
Well, example, we could do it like that.
Yeah, I'd be down to learn Warhammer. I actually thought it would be pretty cool to learn Warhammer for a while now. It's just one of those things. Just like I don't have the time, the energy, or the soul to be able to throw down the toilet for it.
You do not have even the tiniest amount of money for it.
Exactly.
Like
Dude, Warhammer is so.
I've
expensive.
told you
Yeah.
today how grandiose my savings currently is.
Mhm.
If I was to spend every cent, I would fund maybe an army.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get like half of what you needed.
I wouldn't be able to that would be barely enough to get me into Warhammer.
Yeah, that's fair. Warhammer is such an expensive game. I wish that because there's a lot of those games that are
How is it expensive? Like IRL, like expensive?
The models.
for the table-
so
the
you
models,
so what
like-
you have to do is you have to
Do you know
buy
what Warhammer
models
is, Michael?
and
Huh?
each like set of
I
models.
know it's a game. I just don't know anything
Think of,
about
like-
it. That's why I'm asking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a model-based game. So you buy a bunch of models
Okay,
for
so
an
like
army.
the mini like statues and stuff.
All the little
Yeah.
mini statues, right?
Right.
They come in little pieces.
Uh-huh.
So you buy the models, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to buy enough models for about 2,000 points, which that doesn't mean anything to you, but each model is worth a certain amount of points because of how
Right.
good they are, how bad they are,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah. You're going to spend a good, like, $5,000.
Oh fuck.
And that's if you're going for a more middling army with different
It's
options.
It's literally like the whole. thing.
Then you have to get the glue. You have to go buy glue to put all of the miniatures together. Then you got to go buy paint to paint each of the miniatures by hand, by yourself.
That sounds so stupid. Why would anyone? I can't say
There
that.
are
I
people
I
who- can't say that.
I
who
can't say
live
that.
and die by Warhammer.
I
There are
can't-
people
I
who live
can't
and
say
die by
who would
Warhammer.
do-
I 100% would never paint and color like I wouldn't put the miniatures to myself together. Although, if I was to get us all into a miniature game, I would try to get us all into Malifaux, because there you only have to buy 5 models instead of 600.
Yeah, Warhammer is pretty.
That's
much
still a
stockpiled
small
up.
army, depending on which army you choose.
Yeah. It's
Warhammer's pay to win tabletop games.
It is. It's
That
the first
sounds
pay to
dumb.
win. It's the first microtransaction board game.
Honestly, yeah.
Microtransaction.
Honestly, more like macro transactions. How much money you have to fucking spend.
There is actually a huge reason why those printers, the
3D
the
printers?
3D printers.
Yeah.
There's currently like a 3D printer black market type deal thing going on of
Well, no shit.
of 3D printing your own models.
Yeah, I
Because it's so much cheaper.
I've got a friend who literally got a 3D printer just so they could do that. And that's all. It's going all times of the day, printing. Like he only stops it like to cool it down every now and again.
Just
So
for Warhammer.
yeah, it's just literally printing Warhammer pieces nonstop.
Balanced gameplay.
And he can resell those pieces for decent prices.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
Oh, I'm getting into selling
Dude,
stuff.
for-
How much
for-
does it cost?
For the material, my roommate
For a
has
friend.
3D. No, my roommate has a 3D printer, and he's like,
It's cheap for like
for the
games, right?
material, he could buy like a full-on like chunk of cord, which is what you use to funnel it in to make the material for it. And he's like, it's like maybe $5 for the entire roll.
Fucking, how much are the figures selling for?
And if you like, you could
If it's
probably
proxied,
make-
it'll probably be about $20 to $30,
yeah.
from my understanding. And since each you'll basically make like 30 figures per roll.
Yeah, there's entire businesses out there. Like I've seen on TikTok before.
Mhm.
This guy's like literally a wall, like 3 or 4 3D printers high, of like full 3D printers.
No, there
Real
is
print
one issue.
Warhammer stuff.
No official Warhammer tournaments will accept those proxies.
That sucks for the people buying them, not me.
Well,
I'm
that's
selling 'em.
if you're even interested in playing in those Warhammer tournaments.
As I said, I would rather play Malifaux because Malifaux doesn't even use dice. It uses a card system.
So wait, what is Malifaux? 'Cause
determine.
you keep bringing it up, but I have no clue what that is.
Yeah,
I've never heard of
okay.
it before.
Never heard of it.
So Malifaux it's a completely different world, has different lore, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
But what really makes me like it so much more is, as I say, it has a card system.
So wait, back up. What's the base premise of the game? Because you're telling us what you like about it.
There's 7 factions.
Okay.
Each of the factions are fighting on a world.
Okay. So it's Warhammer, but
It's Game of Thrones.
Different factions. There's an undead faction. There's a kind of slightly Eastern influenced like mercenary group.
okay.
There is
And so what do you do with all these factions?
you have missions, which by the way, Warhammer also functions that. Warhammer isn't just kill each other.
Right.
Got him.
You get 3 cards that you pull out, and you have to decide what are your goals for this skirmish, this battle, this whatever this is.
Oh, okay.
And those missions could be, I'm going to get to that objective marker, and each of my infantrymen are going to shit on it. In other words,
I
they
hope
activate.
they actually take a shit on the mark.
They
I
act.
really hope that
Shitting
it's
on
that
things to claim
realistic.
them as your own.
That it's just like you're running through the fields, you're out of MREs, and you got to take a massive dookie.
Oh, and another one of the factions is goblins. That one I can also easily remember.
Yeah.
But besides the point, like you complete your gut mission, and the entire time you has people, we're fighting each other, and we're trying to accomplish the other group's trying to accomplish their mission. Now your missions can be stuff like assassinate their leader.
Oh, so it can be hard stuff or it can be easy stuff, but basically everyone gets a faction. Everyone progresses with their faction.
The faction I played is ruled by 2 twins who are both glass cannons that I just have them charge at you and kill you while I accomplish my goals.
While you have like one little shit run around the side.
Pretty much. But again, that game at least cost you're going to need like maybe 6 or 7 models versus the
600.
600, and to get into it's only like $30.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Note, very smaller cost entrance. And there's also the only problem with Tabletop Simulator for playing these kind of games is it's a lot of measurements. Like the game in general is a lot of measurements because you have actual ranges that is measured by inches.
Oh God.
That if you can't measure, I don't know how you're going to do that in tabletop.
sure
This
someone's
just
made a
sounds so unfun to play.
It sounds very tedious.
Yeah,
Like,
it
Might
really
I
does.
suggest a different game then in that case? Because you made me think of a game that all the 5 of us could play that I think we would
Like
all love.
A board
It
game that's
sounds
A
tedious.
board game,
but
it's 5 player.
Axis and Allies.
No, no, it's
we gotta play
called
that sometime.
Descent.
Descent. All right, what's it about?
into
You got
madness.
30
I've
seconds.
heard
You
about
got 30 seconds.
I've
Ready?
heard about the
Hold
movie.
on,
Ready?
hold
Go.
on. So Descent is a 4v1,
Okay.
4 players versus 1 player.
Kind of got that when you said 4v1.
For the
That's
people
what
who don't
4v1
know,
means.
Damn it!
Not
Are you
three-
calling them
listen,
ignorant?
it's not 3v1.
Yes!
It's not 5v1. It's 4v1.
4 versus 1.
So you have 4 people that are making up a party of heroes.
Okay.
Those heroes have to go on a campaign of different missions. It's kind of like D&D, but a lot compressed. And instead of that, you just level up your character and worried about the different stories you have to go on
Okay.
to complete the quests. Now, against you, you have the Overlord.
Okay.
The Overlord is the one person.
Okay.
He is the one person in charge of controlling the monsters on every single map that you guys have to play against. Now, he has a massive pool of different monsters that you get to choose from, and they all come within the base game and the expansion. You don't have to buy any extra sets. It's literally all there. He gets cards, he gets elite abilities, he gets like extra bonuses and buffs to help him increase as you guys do, because he doesn't level as you guys do.
Right,
Like normally where you get like special abilities
Obviously.
or health points, extra stuff like, spells and everything like that.
Our penis grows with every level.
Yeah, pretty much. It goes from being like it is now to 2 inches for you, and then up to like 24. So
Please. I have to get my first inch first.
But
I like that
essentially,
that's what got us all to get off the chair. We all did it too. We're all went, wow!
As we said before, I know my jokes.
It was a glitch in the
oh, camera
damn
shut
it.
off.
I got it.
It was a glitch in the matrix.
So, but essentially, it
It's just
could be a
Basically,
lot.
essentially.
Essentially,
Is there a
fuck you,
is there a final
motherfucker.
showdown at the end? Is there something that
There
all
is
these
the
missions that you're doing is
showdown.
leading up to?
Yes, there are also side quests and stuff that you can do.
Yeah,
do that
is
kind of
is everything that the 4 people are doing randomly? Is it all leading up to something?
Yes,
Is there an
it
ultimate
is,
showdown?
and I'm not
Explain.
going to explain to you what that ultimate showdown
so
is
can you-
because
do
that's the whole fucking.
Do you have to
fun
play it
part
in
of it.
multiple sessions? or is it
cock
just one
tease.
session?
I will tell you, one of those maps will probably last you maybe 2-3 hours.
Oh,
Just
so
it's
quick.
like a D&D campaign. But
So
without
what
all
I'm
the,
hearing
without
is
all the setup and everything and the story writing and everything, it's a
All right.
literal tabletop
You,
D&D
you tell
kind
me
of
you
game.
tell me it's 2 hours. I'm like, okay, so we can bring out 3 in a day, right?
Oh yeah, easy.
I'm just too used to playing Exorcist
Now,
Alleys and 12
now,
hour
now, might I
gameplay.
remember
Yeah.
from what
12-hour
from
intervals.
what I remember from playing it, the farthest I ever got was
It's all
about 10
good
to 12
until-
missions in.
it's all good until I suggest let's play Eldritch
And we weren't
Horror.
even we were like scratching the surface. 10 to 12 missions in. It's a long campaign.
So it basically is just D&D, but instead of playing with
It's-
the DM, you're playing against them.
You're playing against one person,
Uh-huh.
and the map like the Overlord doesn't control anything else besides the monsters. He has an objective to beat you. You have an objective to beat him. If the Overlord wins, you lose that map tile, and you have to
You have to go a long way around.
you get something that penalizes you.
Oh, okay.
So the Overlord can win, and it penalizes the 4 players.
Uh-huh.
Other than the Overlord, they get a buff.
Oh, okay.
So the winners of the maps get a buff, and eventually, even if you're constantly on like a losing streak, they'll still get a buff.
Yeah.
But it's just 4 players versus 1 player, and it's a story-based game where you are trying to go and defeat the Overlord. Fuck you.
I was gonna say, why'd you go over to him?
What did I do? I just asked the obvious question.
It's just the
Is
principle.
the finals of the game. Yes,
on
your whole
principle,
point is to beat
go
the
fuck
damn
yourself.
Overlord.
Yeah, because you were like, it takes like 3 hours a mission. I got 10 missions in. I never scratched the surface. Like, does this thing ever fucking end? It's a board game. It gotta end at some
The
point,
whole
right?
point, well, D&D in particular does not ever have to end.
I know, but
But
like,
it is
I
a
like something
board
This
that
is
has
the
some
song that
will have an
never
ending.
ends.
It's got a long
I
It's a
like,
song
like
that
my games, I
never
like to know that
ends.
what I'm working for is actually going to do something like in the end.
Yeah.
I don't want to just endlessly scale.
Are you saying that you don't subscribe to Insanity?
No.
I do.
I'm with Michael on this one though, but even like in D&D, I feel like there's like mini endpoints. You know what I mean?
Right.
That
exactly.
like every character has their own character arc, and I'm willing to like play out that character arc and see where it goes, and then
right.
improvise on
You
it.
play the character arc,
That's
and
why
then
with,
you
with
just kind of go
Descent,
from
you
there.
have the different side quests or different things that you can go for. You can just go straight through it and say fuck everything else.
I don't know. I think part of the
But-
I think it's probably like a one and done thing if it's just like you following one story. Because if you're just following one story, then I do think it would get boring. But like
Yeah, because it just
doing
feels
the-
like the way
But-
you made it sound like you just endlessly scale, and then like 100 hours later, then you'll reach the boss. And then that's kind of
It
like
sounds
eh.
more like to me like there's like a set of like 4 missions you have to do, and then you fight the boss.
Well, I don't know. Would you rather play like RPGs, or would you rather just play regular board games that have like a quick end goal? You know what I mean?
I'd rather do the board game, mostly because I've not found an RPG that has really satisfied me.
See, I would like the
'Cause
RPG.
Endlessly scaling is all well and good, but if there's no reason for me to use any of the abilities I've gained, then it's just kind of pointless to me.
Yeah. What about you, Jason? I'm actually curious about you because you play a lot of different games.
So, I love RPGs and I adore them. I absolutely hate endgame content.
Really? So you'd rather just play a never-ending story then?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I hate endgame content because
Because like,
if we're going to talk about RPGs,
Well, what do you
so
have to
many
say about it,
RPGs does it badly.
Okay.
He's
Is
not
my
wrong.
issue. I love how RPGs play. I love their mechanics, but I hate how when it ends, it always ends like flatly. Does that make any sense? Like, if we're gonna talk World of Warcraft, like it's the endings are always flat,
Well-
and then
Well,
you're just
the reason is
stuck
because
waiting
you
for an
put
expansion.
thousands of hours into something that you don't really get to use to its fullest potential for the ending, right? That's probably why
Indeed.
the endings are flat.
And then the next expansion comes and nothing makes sense anymore.
Right, but that's what I was saying. Is like, I don't mind endlessly scaling if like, the endings and like are like kind of brief breaks in the mission, right? Like, if you're playing an RPG and there's no end, there has to be some sort of like ending in between, kind of each thing. Like kind of like a different floor. You beat the floor boss, and then you go up to the next floor, and then you start scaling because you know you have to beat X.
It's kind
another
of
floor
like
boss.
the MCU thing where Endgame
Right.
came out and everyone was just so burnt out with Marvel no one could give a shit, and then they have to restart it all with like the good Spider-Man and what was the other one that came out? I don't know, but Spider-Man is really good. And now I actually want to care about the MCU again. You know what I mean?
I feel like Spider-Man is like heaving the kind of trash heap that's the MCU across the finish line at the moment.
It's got the team on the back right now.
Because I'm not gonna lie, outside of Loki and I guess WandaVision, Spider-Man's the only relevant MCU content that's even worth watching at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
Because everything else is honestly just a dumpster fire at best.
Damn.
Hawkeye was pretty alright.
I'm not saying that like okay, some of the characters are pretty bad, but like just there's not really much reason for people to give a shit at the moment. And a lot of people were, let's be honest, a lot of people were there because the main cast, the Avengers, were the best part of the series.
I was gonna say
right?
though that like all the movies were standalone, but everyone was still there because they knew that the scaling had an endpoint because they teased
Right.
Thanos the first fucking Avengers, right? Everyone knew that had to be where it was going. So I think that's why people stuck around for a bit because like
I mean, the standalone movies were also really good too.
well they were good, yeah.
Right, and there was a lot of reason to care for the characters, and then you reach the end point, and now there's no reason to give a shit about any of the characters because they're just not there anymore.
Well,
And the ones that
yeah.
are still there are, let's be honest, they're not fleshed out enough to be that interesting.
Well, no, Spider-Man's pretty fucking interesting.
No,
still.
I'm excluding.
He's
Spider-Man.
talking
I'm
about Falcon.
Spider-Man is the only interesting
No,
character
they
that's left.
Okay, they did a pretty good. I will stand by this. They did a damn good job on the Falcon's character. I will admit, if you wanted to be like Bucky's not a developed character, I'd be like, yeah, maybe you got a point on that. But the Falcon's actually a pretty interesting character now. I don't know if any of you watched the show, but
I did
Probably
not.
just me.
That's the problem. Is like
Did you watch
we
it?
needed
What'd you
more before the show.
Yeah, because like Falcon may be a developed character, but I can guarantee you, unless you read the comics or you watch the show, he's not that great of a
Well, yeah,
character.
if you just
beforehand.
watch the movies, but that's the problem. They just didn't develop him before the thing.
But that's the point I'm trying to make is that most people just watch the movies.
that's true. That's fair.
Like,
But-
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even I only watch the movies.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just conditioned to anime too much to really like the endings and stuff like that because like you never get endings in anime. So like whenever I get one, even if
It's the
shit,
greatest thing ever.
Yeah, that's why I'm
It's
so hyped
so
about
good.
Attack on Titan right now because I'm like, yes, we're gonna get a fucking ending.
Let's
It's
go!
like, finally, the show's gonna end.
Yeah, it's
My years of waiting.
You know, actually, one of the reasons why I'm hyped about Demon Slayer is because I know it's a short manga, so it's actually gonna end within our lifetime, and I'm like,
You
Well,
do
I
know
like-
that
I
they're
like
going to
shows
start
you like
releasing
aren't getting
filler soon,
endings.
right?
I honestly I don't care if they start releasing filler. I've invested enough in Demon Slayer that I'll probably watch all the filler and enjoy it.
And
It's okay, I
before
got
we
an ending to Naruto.
forget, let's have Ryan answer the question.
Huh? What?
The question you asked him like 10 minutes ago.
What you thought about the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
no, not
No, before
Falcon and
that.
Winter
Well-
Soldier.
that
Just
shit.
do you like endings or just like?
Do you want to
endless
do an
grinding?
RPG or a board game?
Yeah, okay.
RPG or board game?
I wanted to get back on that topic.
Yeah.
I know, but
Well,
you
in
was
fairness,
the
we were
next one to
tangenting
answer the
anyway, so
question.
this is a good time to go back anyways.
And I'll go with Justin on this one. Like the RPG does sound more enjoyable, but that's more difficult to get everyone on board with, which I can understand. Because like I tried to get in a couple MMOs like Guild Wars 2,
I tried
Actually-
New World.
Yeah, he tried New World. Like, I wanted to actually do a little more digging on the RPG world or MMORPG, because there's a lot of good ones out there, but there's ones with our varying tastes that we just know we'll fucking hate. Like
Yeah.
Guild Wars 2, I like a lot.
Mhm.
I just haven't gone back to play it because I know I'll sit down and play it for like 8 hours.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
like I
It's
got
like trying
to
to play FF 16, 14.
yeah, so I'd rather do it if I had like other people around, like with me, like you guys with me doing that shit. 'cause it's a lot of
Last
fun.
time he played, I played at the same time.
Mhm.
Just we played separately because we couldn't figure out how to choose the same world.
That's the one thing that we're trying to figure out. That's like the one thing, because that's about.
I mean, I'm down to play long-winded RPGs with people, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it alone, and everyone else would have to be more invested than me because I can't get. I would get invested in the people, not in the story or the character.
That's what I'm saying with the whole RPG thing, is that it would take a monumentous effort to push that forward.
That's-
with a
that's
board
kind-
game, it's like, hey, let's put this board game in front of
It's
us
cheap,
and we'll
easy,
fucking
and
play it.
consumable in an hour.
It's
or two.
like, I know if we put a board game in front of our faces, we're gonna fucking play it.
right.
Yeah, that's kind of the
There's a reason I
why
bucked
I
down.
never really got on the Sea of Thieves train, because
I can see that.
yeah, Sea of Thieves at its base game is fun, but all you're doing, you're just endlessly scaling, and there's nothing to like once you get to where you guys got, like what was it, the Athena's part?
Yeah.
After you get
Yeah,
that,
Pirate
you do all
Legends.
the unlocks. That's it. There's
No,
nothing
there's
to
still a
do.
lot
No, there's
more
still
that we
more.
gotta do. There's still a fuck ton more.
But
That
Still,
but it's
is
not
it
like
really
as
worth
Plus,
it?
we've only beaten one major boss.
Still, is it really worth it just for some mediocre cosmetics?
I'm not
I'd
gonna
say
lie.
I could say the reward, yes,
Eh.
is stupid, and the titles, like whatever.
I don't care. I want the challenge. That's what I want.
I think I'm the only one, but for Sea of Thieves, the appeal was never the missions; it was the PvP aspect on the ships.
Mhm.
Because the ship mechanic is what I play.
Yeah,
the game.
that
is
part
pretty
was
fun.
fun.
That
but
was
going
the
around doing
only
the
part I
missions
liked
just
about
felt
that game,
so
really.
boring. Like
I was always so bored out of my mind doing the mission. That's why I was always doing the merchant missions, because you were on the ship the entire time.
yeah, like I like being on the ship. I like driving it, like commanding everything.
Yeah,
that was
it's so
fun
much
for me.
fun.
I'll
That's-
admit
that's-
it,
that's the
Anything,
fun.
anything else?
You
in that
guys
game
say
was
this, but
so
I'm the one who
boring.
kept jumping ship onto theirs.
No, I was doing it too by the end of it.
No,
That-
you
that-
just-
that's fair.
you
Me
weren't
and
there.
Justin did it
You
a
weren't
lot,
there.
quite a few times. What were you gonna say?
When me and you were running the sloop and I jumped off with a gunpowder barrel and ran.
Oh yeah,
I was hiding underwater in the entire.
there was
I
a
could
brig.
literally just
There was
hear
an
them.
enemy brig chasing us.
It was a
and-
galleon.
Was it a
It
galleon?
was a galleon. I had the stronghold gunpowder.
Yeah,
jet.
From what I remember,
I
it
was
was-
in that Discord call as a galleon.
And
Okay,
it was
yeah.
a galleon, and I wait for them to pass over, and then I arise and then light it. Boom! Their entire ship just goes way the fuck down to the
Like,
the surface, and it's like, bye, motherfuckers.
Yeah, like if you guys hadn't dropped off, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have kept playing that game and been like, let's get like
I'm down to
more,
go back.
more
I would
PvP
go
aspect or more ship doing aspect. Because honestly, that's the part of the game I found fun.
like,
'cause-
what
I
was
found
The
it enjoyable
mission-
just killing the pirates.
The missions that we did, what was it? The one where we had to get like all the flames to go do that, like that
Oh,
boss
the boss
battle?
fight.
That is fucking hard.
That was fun. I enjoyed that because there's a reason.
There's a
that I'm-
goal,
There's
right.
there's an end goal to me doing all these tedious tasks.
So that's why we got to where we got. Me and Ryan finished all that shit so that we can
right, and now
get
you,
to that point, because there are certain loots in there you can't get any bonuses from unless you are at
right,
the level that
but
we're at.
You really only do this for mediocre cosmetics at best.
No, we don't
and
do
to
it
show that
for
you play the game more
cosmetics.
than
We do
other
it for
people.
we do it for the bonuses so that we can get farther along.
I'll be
in
honest.
The,
There's
in the
one.
post-game.
There's
The
one
only
thing
thing
I
I see
want to
is
do in that
cosmetics is
game
the
so
problem, though.
bad, but it's such a rare event that no one's done it.
what?
Killing a white megalodon.
Oh yeah, it's like
Dude, I can't
impossible to
find that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen one, so it's like. And I've
I
seen
mean,
that
we've
game.
seen
I've
Megalodon.
Seen 3.
I think it's
I've
funny.
seen
I have
3.
triple the hours Michael does, and he's a better driver than I am.
in the game.
He's just better at it. Like I don't
I
understand.
picked up the game once, and I'm like, okay, I'm good at this.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It like he's just like, all right, I'm at the capstan. Okay, let's fucking whip it. Fucking.
He just says,
I'm
"All
like-
right, ready to Tokyo Drift."
Yeah,
And you're like, hey, they're going around this rock, and I'm like, we can cut them off. We're like, we're in a galleon, they're in a sloop. I'm like, drop port side anchor. He's like, what? I'm like, just drop it.
He's
Drop
just like,
it,
just
and
drop
then-
the anchor. Just drop the anchor.
Drop it, and then as soon as you start turning, immediately raise it. You're like, okay, do it. I Tokyo drift around a rock, and we're just like, hello.
We all have like one unique thing we're good at. I think I'm the only one who's just like everything. Like I can do pretty much anything on the ship, but I don't know.
I'm good at listening.
I have decent accuracy.
I'm
Yeah.
good at fighting.
I'm not. I'm pretty much just good at taking orders from Michael.
Yeah, every game that I can be a pilot
first mate,
in, I'm
yeah.
really good
Or
at
bottom
piloting
bitch.
things.
Yeah, first mate or bottom bitch. I'll take
On
either.
the bright side, at least none of us are the same exact thing, like specialized in.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it wouldn't be terrible to have multiple people who are good at combat because
I just
there's
wish
a
you could
lot
play
of
it.
combat in that game.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
wish
I
you could play it
joined you in
5-person.
combat.
I'd
and I
say
didn't
Jason's
do
probably
too
the
bad.
best backup you can have. I'm decent, but I'm not great. Like I'm.
I just tend to do better with the
cannons.
cannons.
Is given, but
Honestly, we
I
just don't have enough time playing together to like sync up. that
Honestly,
well,
Pretty
'cause
much.
we're pretty decent.
Because like
That's fair.
me and Justin can link up within the one mission, the starter mission that we play. That it takes only like 10 minutes for us to get in sync. Me and Jason, we stayed for 2 hours and couldn't click. Like we couldn't. With Michael, I can click in about 30 minutes, give or take.
The
'cause
problem is
I know
that
I know your
he
gifs
is
and
a
stuff like that.
pacifistic mind. I have an aggressive
Yeah,
mind.
I'm the same
Yeah.
way.
The moment I see a ship, I'm like, can we go kill him? I want to go kill him. Ryan,
I'm the
why
same
aren't
way.
we killing them?
I'm kind of like that too, but since I drive, I need to know where I'm going because I can't see where the fuck
There
I'm
needs
going. half
there
the
needs to
time.
be a captain of the ship.
If I'm with
basically.
Ryan, I don't go and be like, "Let's go fuck these motherfuckers up." Ryan's just like,
I'm down
"No,
to fight
let's
people.
go to the
I just need to
mission."
know where they are.
there needs to be
all.
a captain
Where
of
they
the
are,
ship, and it's definitely not me. It's like
Because like half of us are like, I don't want to fight them. The other half are like, let's fight them. And then we're like, okay, well, what do we do?
Yeah, half of us are bloodthirsty. The other half are just like, well, fuck.
I'm kind of just like, I'm driving the boat, and I'll tell
Well,
people
now that
what
you guys
to
got
do,
the
but-
pirate legend, let's
can
just
do
go
that.
kill people, okay? Let's just go make.
Should we run? What is it?
Reapers?
Reaper's
Yeah,
Bounty.
let's go make people rage quit.
go
I
make
want to
people
do
hate
that
themselves.
until I do it myself, and then I hate the game.
And then we'll go back to League.
Yeah.
I'll still play League.
No, I know. I'm totally
That game.
It's
is
all
too
good until we rage quit League again too.
You know what game?
It's
I
all
wanna-
good until we're forced back to Paladins.
Oh,
God.
I want to play Paladins, man. I'm in that zone.
Fuck you,
I'm
that
down.
Game is broken.
Can we do that tonight?
No.
I'm down.
Not tonight, but like
I'm not
soon.
gonna lie. Like I still don't. I haven't got the Paladins bug back again.
I don't really have it back either. I'm just like,
If you
it's
guys
been
all
a while,
play,
let's
is when
check
I will
in.
hop on. Other than that, I have not had the desire to play Paladins.
Well, I
I
can't.
just want to check in and see what the hell's going on.
I will admit it is
The
fun
new
checking in
tank,
every now and again.
the tank that was coming out right after we stopped playing again, had my interest, and I want to know whether or not they fixed him yet.
Yeah, because I was super unbalanced on paper.
Yeah, I mean everything's always unbalanced in that game.
Oh yeah, there's
Well,
never a
yeah.
balance in that game.
When has that game ever been balanced?
true.
I mean, look at Yagarath. He can literally just stand on point and just be like, "Ha ha, you can't kill me, bitch."
They only nerfed they just nerfed the characters people like to play the most.
Yeah.
And that's it. And the characters, they're not even. Okay, so they nerf the high skill cap like characters that if you're really good at the character, like you're just gonna win. But if you're not really good at the character, you're just gonna get shit on.
Paladins is kind of like just the textbook of how not to balance characters.
Honestly, yeah, because like they nerf the characters that don't need to be nerfed, and they nerf them way too hard to the point they're not playable, and
Right.
then no one plays it, and they're like, okay, we'll give it a slight buff, and then it's like, okay, well, it's still not playable, but it's better. than
Yeah,
nothing.
it's usable, but it's not fun.
Yeah, it's usable, but I'm gonna lose 99% of the games if the other team has their monitors turned on.
That reminds me. I want to go check back on a game that I haven't played in fucking ever.
What game?
Overwatch.
I hear it's still.
I hear
awful.
it's a shit show, but I hear they're making number 2 because they
Two-
gave up on the fucking
2 is
game.
confirmed coming out later this year.
Oh, it is?
Really? I thought it was canceled.
No,
I
it's
thought it got
confirmed coming
canceled
out
too,
this
yeah.
year.
After all of the questionable decisions by Blizzard.
Yeah.
2's confirmed coming out later this year.
I honestly, I'd be down to try it.
Depending
if
on
it-
how,
if it
we'll see
gets
how
okay with
broken it
use.
is. Though,
Wait, hold
at
on,
launch,
Fernando.
but-
You said you were gonna bring up a game.
Yeah, you know what game I really do want to play again though is Depth, because like when
Yes.
we first got it, we all had dog shit
Yeah,
computers.
potato PCs.
I
and
played
none
it
of
a
us
little
could run
bit
it.
with you, some of you guys.
Please,
Yeah, you three
they
played it
weren't
one
even
day.
potatoes.
Yeah,
I think a
that's
potato would
true.
have performed better. Honestly,
Honestly, mine was so garbage.
Michael, I took a look at your computer when we were at Flags, and I was like, how the fuck is this running anything? And the fact that it lasted you, what, 3 years?
Well, no, it didn't. Wait. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it lasted like 3 years.
Yeah,
I learned how to play League of Legends.
Yeah, I was like, how are you doing any... I couldn't even play. My laptop was better than yours. I couldn't even play League of Legends on my laptop. I was like, how the fuck is this motherfucker
I was
doing
playing it at like 40 frames.
You, yeah, what the fuck, man? No, anyways, I really want
Do
to
you want to see
revisit
how
it.
I learned how to play League of Legends?
He learned on a
What,
trackpad.
This close to your face?
I basically did. Okay, did I ever tell you that a lot of the times early on when I had my potato, we played Paladins. I was playing Maeve on trackpad.
Yeah, you
did
tell me
tell us
that.
I was
that.
still shitting
I
on
remember
people.
that.
He was playing on a. This motherfucker's playing FPS on a trackpad. And
Yeah,
still
and then
shitting.
eventually I had a because my computer was like my because it was a laptop. It was like that, right? And so like I was either trackpadding it or I had a mouse. I had a mouse and a mouse pad like this big. Yeah, like I didn't even have a mouse pad. I was just playing on the side of the trackpad.
Like literally on the step that goes up to the top bunk. He was
Playing
playing
on 8,000 DPI, just fucking.
I was, dude. I was like,
Oh.
it was to the point where I did that and I turned the whole character.
Another game that I don't necessarily want to return to long term, but like play another game or two of, at least, would be Killing Floor 2.
Yeah, I've
love
actually
it.
wanted to
I
go
can
back
actually
to it
play
for a
the
while.
Because
now.
Yeah, you
the
can.
biggest issue for Michael
my
keeping
graphics
him
couldn't
from
handle
playing
it.
it was that his computer shut down before it was willing to open the
Didn't it, like, force
beginning
shut off a lot?
screen.
I opened the game, and then
He would
the
get
name
black
display would
screened.
come in. It would say loading, and then my computer would shut off. I was like, oh, okay, well I guess I
It
can't
wouldn't
play this
even
game.
like just be like, here's the menu. No, it just was like
I-
Killing
I-
Floor 2.
I couldn't even get to the main menu.
Loading the off screen.
No, me and
Which,
Jason
of
played
course,
it
is
and we
going to
got
give him a
raped.
bad feeling about the game.
Well, I heard they rebalanced it a little bit more, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they,
changed
they,
it a
they
lot.
weakened a lot of the more powerful berserkers, flame gun,
Yeah.
flame
Yeah,
bug.
those
Firebug?
fuckers.
Honestly,
Firebug.
I thought when we
Aw,
started
makes me
playing
wanna go back and
GTFO
play
that it was
Doom.
Killing Floor.
But they
I thought it was the same game.
Oh
Because
What
they
game?
sound similar when you guys play them.
They actually are kind of similar. Just GTFO is a lot slower paced.
Yeah, that's like
Oh.
yeah.
Well, in Killing Floor, they're chasing you from the start. Like
Yeah. Well, like it's Killing Floor is
they
high
both
paced
sound
all
the
the time.
same, like when you guys.
Yeah, no, they have the exact same like sound. I think they had similar sound people doing it. I could be completely wrong about that. I probably am, but they do sound exactly. the same.
GTFO is a lot newer though.
Yeah,
A lot
GTFO's only a
newer.
year and a half old, or I think it's 2 years old, 2.5 years old.
I think
Killing
it's 2
Floor
years
is like almost as old as your brother.
Yeah, it's old. Killing Floor 2 came out in like what 2010?
old. No.
No.
Older than
I'm looking it
that.
up.
Really?
It's got to be older than that.
Is it really? I didn't think it would be that old. Because then Michael's potato computer would have been able to run it. Because Michael's potato computer was like 2016.
It was like peak for that old.
2016.
Yeah, you fucking
No way.
liars.
Really?
Yeah, I
No
was gonna say
way.
it was a pretty new
I
game.
thought it
when
was
we got
older
it.
than
Yeah,
that.
it was
Then
like
that's
brand
my
new.
bad.
The
I'm
first
dead
Killing
ass.
Floor is old as fuck.
Yeah,
the
the
second
first
one
Killing
isn't.
Floor is-
Killing Floor 2000. Yeah, the original Killing Floor is 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that explains what confused my brain.
Did I ever actually tell? I think I told you. I don't know if I did. I actually ever tell you guys how I learned how to play League of Legends or how I initially started playing it.
How?
You
I
did
think
it
you
off
might have told
trackpad.
me,
No, like
actually.
setup wise.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I just told you I learned how to play Maeve on a fucking
on the
like,
trackpad, right?
on like right next to the trackpad on a mini laptop. Just
on the like little like landing of the laptop, right?
yeah.
I remember. Michael,
remember
you
the
invited me
Maeve
over.
thing.
You invited me over to your house one night, and I remember seeing your
You saw
laptop
it.
setup. And, it's
And you're
literally
like, how the fuck?
yeah, the mouse is
No,
like
look.
his hand is double the size of the mouse for one. Two, it's in the smallest corner of the fucking laptop.
Yeah, it's like this. I'm just like, yeah. I'm basically like, yeah.
I'm just like, you play on this? He's like, yeah, you want to see me play on it? I'm like, sure.
Yeah,
Did I drop like a 30 bomb game or some shit? You're like, what?
I don't understand.
That's not fair.
Like he literally just went like that. Like he'd hunch when he focuses. The dude just went.
the guy really went pro gamer. Just,
Yeah, like
Rumor has it,
Fucking
Michael
looking
still
like
owns that
Igor.
PC
Position
just
control.
for
it's
League of
like,
Legends. No, I said rumor has it, Michael still owns that PC just for League of Legends because he refuses to change his playstyle.
lucky PC.
What do you mean? You're the one who ends here religiously.
Hey, he only gets hit by all of the skill shots.
hey.
Skill shot dodge percentage is my bad teammate percentage. Like, holy shit. We have such a negative win rate overall, it's unreal.
We have like a 30% lifetime win rate together, buddy.
Yeah, in the total, I'm level 150 now. I'm gotten a lot better. Fuck you.
You're right. You still catch every skill shot.
You're right. You're still trash though.
Yeah, you're right. You're still
See,
garbage.
that's one of
You're
the
right,
few
fuck
things
you.
I'm proud about is I'm actually really weirdly good at dodging skill shots.
I don't know what's going on half the time.
Okay, but so my potato PC that I played Paladins on.
Uh huh.
So I jerry-rigged this shit, right?
What the fuck you do? You fucking.
So basically, I'm sitting on like a couch, like in that corner,
Uh-huh.
right? My computer is set up diagonal on the couch.
So your computer's right here.
Yes, and it's plugged into the wall. It's like 2 feet away, right? And I'm looking like this. I have my keyboard on my lap, right? And I'm sitting like this, by the way, looking here. And there's a composition notebook right next to me with my with my Bluetooth mouse, and I'm like doing that while trying to do this.
You didn't have the decency to buy a fucking spiral notebook. You get the extra 2 inches on the. Use the little tiny comprehension, 5x3 comprehension.
That is
notebook.
actually what happened. I literally was playing like this for like 3 months.
Mike will over here be like, I could be in the hospital with AIDS and still be playing this shit. Still be dropping 20
Dude,
Ks.
I'm sick. I had the keyboard on my lap, and then like over here there was a mouse. Like,
Fucking Jesus.
God damn. You know, that summer when I graduated, I was still playing on a fucking notepad.
Yelling Q.
Yelling
Q when you get into a lobby.
Oh, dude, I know, cause yeah.
It's gonna be
But
us.
like the mouse pad I have now is the first mouse pad I've ever owned.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Is it the one that I think it is?
No, it's my glow up one.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I
it was
thought it was the other one too.
Oh,
That one.
I thought you were talking about the one I gave you.
No. I'm not gonna lie, that actually helps my wrist so much at work. I dead ass use it for work, and it's the greatest thing ever.
So what? Okay, so for context,
Is it soft enough?
It is.
Jason, tell him what you got him for Christmas. Tell him what you got him for Christmas.
So we did a white elephant, and me being a jackass, I'm like, hey, I'm
a
gonna
titty mouse
gonna
pad.
get that titty mouse pad.
It's so basically it's one of those mouse pads that have like the wrist support like bump, except like for the wrist support it's like
The boobus.
it's 2 tits, and you can put your wrist in between it, and oddly enough it offers a really nice support.
And then you're moving your mouse all over their face.
What gives better support than tits, though?
Honestly, you're right.
That's
It's good mental support and wrist support.
Very balanced game.
I gotta get a counter for how many times you've said that this podcast.
You know what? That's gonna be my job, so I'll figure that out. No, that's also gonna be the title too. Balanced game.
That reminds me.
I'll make it a tag.
I gave that towards a white elephant. Do you guys even know what white elephant comes from?
No, where does it come from?
White
Dumbo?
elephant comes from
move.
It's a old like tradition, and the idea of giving someone a white elephant gift is basically a fuck you.
Oh, really?
It's a punishment.
Oh, so
because
like,
it's
for you would've been
religious.
Good.
It's a religious thing. Because if you're given a white elephant, you have to go and buy everything required to take care of the elephant. Because where it was done, the elephant was a religious figure. So if you let the elephant get harmed, die, get sick, be ill-fed, any of those things, that's capital punishment, baby.
So fuck you, I'm a puppy. Fuck you, here's a puppy.
Fuck you in particular.
Fuck you in particular, take care of this puppy. Is it an appropriate
Fuck
white
you.
elephant?
Here's a $2,000 per week puppy.
Oh my god.
Get him a puppy nobody wants, a Chihuahua.
My girlfriend would want that, so unfortunately I'd have to keep that.
Shit.
Barking spider.
I'm sorry.
No.
Makes so
More
much
like
fun
a
of you if you had a
football
house and
field
put
of
a Chihuahua in it.
Chihuahuas.
Listen, I'm already just trying to figure out what the good half breed of Chihuahua is that I can get that it doesn't look like a Chihuahua, because otherwise I'm fucked. I'm like,
There's the one that look kind of like deer. That's not too bad.
I mean, the dog I have.
Someone's got an important phone call.
Yeah, hold up. Just cut this out of the podcast.
Jalapenos is your sign to cut the pod. Jalapeno, we're back. So, we have been informed that it is later than intended. So we have to cut it out abruptly. Not really, but it basically this is the end.
It'd be kind of funny.
We
It could
just
be.
cut it off
Just an abrupt
mid-sentence
cut.
of someone, yeah.
Not even say bye.
Well, this has
Have
been
a great night.
fun.
I'm lagging.
Is the ping to your brain and your mouth too high? What the fuck are
Yeah,
you lagging
dude.
on?
I mean, isn't that just normal for him though?
Yeah, you're right.
Always.
Negative brain cells.
He's lagging IRL.
He is quite ignorant.
Fits the topic.
The ping,
All right,
the,
I'm
the
out.
ping from my brain to the tip of my arms is too fucking slow or high. I don't know. What am I saying?
You said the ping from your brain to your arms?
Yeah, I don't know.
Low
You're probably-
latency.
You're probably jerking off.
I think. Yeah. I think the ping to my brain itself is too high. All right, let's just end this shit.
All right, guys. Well, this has
Farewell.
been fun.
This was the Ignorant Introverts.
Yeah, thank you for coming back with us.
Subscribe on YouTube and follow on Spotify.
If you
Thank
don't
you.
subscribe on, if you don't subscribe, then Justin's brain latency issues will only get worse.
Fuck you.
He needs your help.
We'll send
need
it-
you to
we'll
hit the like
Please
send it
button.
after.
improve his latency. He already catches every skill shot.
Yeah.